Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oz Mining here. We're back at the warehouse. I think we are about 2 weeks in now of moving, I guess, the home mining setup to a larger scale warehouse mining setup. Been quite a bit happening at the moment. A lot of it is, as you'll see from the back of the car there, moving a lot of stuff to the warehouse, boxing things up back at home, bringing it here, transportation. There's actually quite a lot of time and effort involved. I'll be honest, it's mid-July, it's Friday evening. I've got my day job as well, which is very full on. So yeah, feeling pretty tired at the moment, but it's all going to be worthwhile. But at the moment, yeah, it's been a long week, but we're definitely making progress. I've had my internal electricians here for the last few days doing some amazing looking stuff. So look, one thing as well I will say is I don't know how the end of this is going to look. Maybe I should do some better planning, but I also feel like there's not a lot of examples of what I'm doing necessarily here in Australia. And in terms of things like the power I can get in this place, the cost of the power, the heat, the noise. So there's a lot of things that I'm probably going to find out as we go along. We're going to have to pivot, make some changes, learn as we go. But what I'm trying to do is consult with people, try and do something which is going to get us up and running, get us 3 or 6 months in, but also give us some flexibility. So if things change, we're not doing things that are going to lock us down. It's going to be very hard to unwind. So that's kind of the philosophy at the moment. So what's happening over here? So if you see my earlier videos, there was originally the network stuff was down here. Then we had two, I guess, look, if you look here, these were the original distribution boards, 3-phase, but pretty low spec. So we've got these serious looking electrical boxes now. I think because I'm bringing a lot of amps in here, this is also for safety, keeps all the electricals in a fireproof box. So again, as with all things, we want to be safe. That's obviously paramount. We want to protect our assets, ourselves, our families, other people. So always safety first. And I'm really happy with the electrical guys I've got. They're doing things properly. They're being safe. And yes, it's looking pretty good so far. So we've moved the fiber up there. So we've got about, I think it's 100 megabits per second fiber. So that's kind of seems to be doing the trick so far. There's 2 electrical boxes that have been built, and each of them is going to be housing the 63 amp 415 volt power supply. So we've got a shed load of power in here, or maybe I should say we got a warehouse load of power here. And we've, I think, down here, so there's nothing in there at the moment. Even got some 80 amp fuses there, which is pretty beefy. So at the moment, we've got the current electrical box in here, and this is still wired up to the existing outlets. And then what we've done, we want it to look neat, but it doesn't need to be like all within the walls. Is we've got some pretty thick cable going up there into the mezzanine, where I'm going to be starting off the mining adventure up in the mezzanine. But what we are doing is, with both the supplies coming in, we're actually going to be taking half of each supply up to the mezzanine, and the other half is probably going to go across down into this corner. I think what I'm going to be doing is having GPUs down here and ASICs up there. So I'm going to have a bit of a split of the farm, ASICs upstairs, GPUs downstairs. I'm going to focus on the ASICs because you will have seen on the back of the car there, I've actually taken receipt of 3 more Ice River KASPA miners. Those are the bigger KS5Ms. So I've got 3 more, 1 already, and there's 1 more at Sydney Airport at the moment. So I should get that probably on Monday. So we've got 5 very profitable ASIC miners that I really need to get up and running. I want to get the ROI. The KASPA hash rate is multiplying by the seconds. So I really want to get them switched on and earning some money and get that ROI to as short as time frame as possible. And then my risk is obviously mitigated. So yeah, let's just go upstairs quickly and we'll have a look at what's happening in the mezzanine, which is where I'm going to be housing most of the ASICs to start with. So let's just go up here. All right, so Here are my beautiful shelves that I've been building a few nights ago. Came here, did a bit of a midnight session building these shelves out. So the plan will be here is to have at least 6 ASIC miners there, and I'm going to be probably running the airflow from coming inside the warehouse and then pumping out through ducting out through these windows. So that's the plan at the moment. I've got the team here building me out some PowerPoints. So you can see here, this is looking serious. So these are all 15 amp. So what I'll be doing is each ASIC will be running individually off those. And then I'll just be using some, I've got some 5 meter 15 amp cables that go straight into the ASICs. These are the 2 independent distribution boards up here. Look at that cable. That's some heavy duty cable right there. Wow. Amazing. So yeah, so these are coming up from the distribution boards downstairs. And like I said, I can run about 12 3,500 watt ASICs off each of my power supplies. But what we're going to be doing, we're going to be bringing 6 in here and 6 over there. So I can get up to 12 ASIC miners in here, which is a lot of ASIC miners, I think anyway. You might not think so. And then essentially there will be the potential to have another 12 ASICs down there. But I'm probably going to be having all my GPUs down there, maybe half GPUs, half ASIC. So again, that's the plan at the moment. I don't know if that's going to be the long-term plan, the medium-term plan, but I was actually just saw a post on X, formerly known as Twitter, and Son of a Tech was saying, you really want to do something and make something, you just got to do it. You can read all the books you want, you can watch all the videos, you can buy seminars, education, but sometimes you just got to do it. And that's my philosophy here. We just got to get up and running. I don't know if this is the best layout like this. We know we're thinking about bringing the cables down through the ceiling, but again, I don't know if it's going to work in here. We might have to move it. So I guess I'm just doing what I think makes sense, is logical, and we'll just go from there. So I've told the electricians as well, just keep it basic, keep it simple, don't over-engineer it, because I want to keep the cost down to a minimum whilst also having it functional and safe. So that's the plan at the moment. That does look pretty cool. Quite a few holes in my nice new walls there, but it's all good. So yeah, so these are the shelves here. I'm going to be bringing up, so at the moment, I don't have everything connected. There is a few circuits connected. What I'm hoping is I can get a couple of the KS5Ms up and running tonight, just to generate me at the moment. And I haven't looked at profitability in the last 24, 48 hours, and it might be a little bit scary with all the hash rate coming online. But if I can get a couple plugged in, that's probably going to get me about 120 Aussie dollars a day. And that's just with 2 of them. So I really want to get those 5 ASICs online no later than early next week. So yeah, so it's looking pretty neat. What I might do, I am going to pause the video, let me get the KS5Ms in the box up here, and I'll just give you a sneak peek at them before I sign off for the evening. All right, coming back soon. All right, here we go, guys, the big reveal. Ta-da! So there we go, 3 Ice River KS5Ms, fresh from the boat from China, or I guess plane technically. So yeah, love it, look really good. They even look good in the boxes just sat there. So the plan is tonight to get a couple unboxed, start running. I can run them just with some basic sockets that I've still got down there from the original fit out. I won't be using the new ones just yet. And yeah, try and get these plugged in, start to pay them back. And then what I'm hoping by the end of next week, we should have all the 5 ASICs up and running in here. I've got some more shroud kits coming from Nakamoto Mining in Canada, so we'll get them fitted. I've got some silencers as well. So yeah, a lot of work to do. Yeah, it's going to be hard work, but this is what it's all about. We're getting close to, I guess, bringing the dream of passive income alive. And yeah, appreciate your feedbacks and comments. There's actually been some really good, useful comments coming through the last few days, just with little tips or ideas, and sometimes things that I just haven't thought about. So I really appreciate it. Great community, and I don't know everything. I'm just sort of figuring this out a little bit as I go along. So appreciate the love, the feedback, and yeah, I'm going to get on with this now. I'm pretty tired, so I want to get this wrapped up, and I'll bring you another update in the next day or so. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.